Welcome back to State Champs RoboZone, where we cover the world of varsity robotics, the only high school sport where every member of the team can turn pro. Just 3 districts to cover this week on the show, so both Jim and Dan are here to discuss what went down at Woodhaven. But first, we got to see the highlights. The competition at the Woodhaven district, not surprisingly, strong, and that amount of talent clashing for a chance to compete at states would lead to some close matches. Clarkston's Team Rush came in as one of the favorites at this event, so it was no surprise they were able to come out of qualification as the #1 overall seed. East Kentwood grabbed the 2 spot as the teams chose carefully in the alliance track. In quarterfinal 1, we again saw a robot get tossed. Team Rush was put on their backs by the West Bloomfield Atomigators, and just like in Traverse City, the refs ruled it intentional, and the #1 Alliance was handed the victory. That on-the-field contact could definitely come into play when our state finals coverage airs next week. With the 1-0 lead already, the #1 Alliance continued to take care of business and headed to the semifinals. With the other top seeds holding serve in their quarters, we again head straight to the semifinals. First, the #2 versus #3 Alliance bout. The Red Storm of East Kentwood and their teammates poured in 8 goals and crossed defenses just enough to pull out a 2-point victory in the opener. In match 2, it was the #3 Alliance who got 4 goals from the captains, the University Woods Liggett Night Vision, and a dangle from the Woodhaven Goon squad to even things up. With everything on the line now, both sides fired away on the tower, with Night Vision burying 3 shots on the high goal, and once again, Goon Squad completes the sling to send the #3 Alliance to the finals. In the 1v4 matchup, the top alliance of Team Rush, the Carlton Cowtown Robotics, and Tecumseh Cobalt Commanders showed off their proficiency with 9 high goal scores as they took a 1-0 series lead. Then, their offensive muscle flexed once again. The #1 Alliance able to score a lot of points and make their way into the Woodhaven District Finals. So what happened? Match 1 belonged to the #1 Alliance, with Team Rush and Cowtown Robotics hooking up the high goal to earn a slightly ugly 8-point win. Knowing they had to slow down Team Rush and company, in stepped the Garden City Cougar Robotics machine. On defense and pestering like no other, the Ones missed 6 shots. #3 looking good now, but then Night Vision flips trying to cross the rock wall. So with mere seconds remaining, the only hope is for a hang from the Goon Squad, and they do it. Alliance 3 wins 121-120 to force a championship deciding final match. The rubber match is for all the marbles, and the #1 Alliance takes a lead in autonomous, but 20 seconds into the match, disaster strikes for Clarkston. They attempt to cross the moat at a bad angle, and down goes Rush. With an extra robot, the #3 Alliance could not be stopped, as Grosse Pointe, University Woods Liggett, Woodhaven, and Garden City are going to the state finals thanks to a win at Woodhaven.
So for this competition, we were hoping to get at least quarterfinalists and semifinalists. When it came for Alliance selection, we saw that Goon Squad 3604 was available. We're excited that we made it so far as to win the event.
So coming in, we did win Southfield, so we were pretty confident. We just wanted to make it to eliminations. We did not expect to win, but we obviously were very happy that we were able to.
Having everybody there, people that know how to program, build, and stuff like that, was perfect. Great teamwork.
I'm Austin from Team 3604, and you're watching RoboZone. Go Goon Squad!
So, that is how things were decided at Woodhaven. Very tough luck for Team Rush and their alliance, but the human element in this robotics game is what makes it great, right, Jim?
It is. You know, a lot of times we play up the robots, downplay the humans, but the robots are driven by humans. Driver skill is paramount in all of these games. Having a skilled driver who knows what to do. This game particularly difficult, driving over all the different defenses. Accidents can happen. We clearly saw that here. Rush drove over the moat, flipped their robot. Unfortunate loss in the finals at a clutch moment.
And the day that robots are driving robots, that's a whole different show. Okay, so we'll figure that out. But Dan, quite the effort by the Goon Squad to hang on at the last second of match 2 and save their team from being down a robot.
Oh, yeah. So that Goon Squad is one of the robots that they figured out what they could do in a match, and they do it every match. And that's why they've won 2 districts. That hang at the end, again, I mean, they are one of the highest percentage hangers in the state. They know how much time it takes them, and they go and they get it done.
All right, sweet. All right, guys, get out those papers because we'll be revealing the pre-state finals Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser top 10 from both Jim and Dan coming up next. But first, Stephanie's here to tell us about Fanuc America and how they are helping people enter the world of robotics.